wider world, getting contact with the Western countries. Diplomatic relationship was built by the then ruler like King Mahendra. So he got an opportunity to study in India. He came back in 1964 and he did some art education, things like that. After that, in 1970s, he realized that after practicing a lot of artwork, right, he realized that there was no art galleries or even an education for art education system. So he said, if I do so many painting, where would I put my exhibit? There was only National Art Gallery established in 1965, called King Mahendra established 1965. It was a national art institution. It was the first institution to overall for the development of Nepali art. But he said there was no private sector. There's no, so he started like an artist on space in 1970s as a art gallery to train a lot of artists, young artists, budding artists, as well as to exhibit their work, also his work. So that's why when it became as a art gallery, and he passed away in 1988 when I was just 17. So after now 25 years, my own understanding about his life and his work and his journey into modernism, from traditional to modernism, and so I realized that it's important to share new generation of Nepalese artists about his work and life. So that is why I created, in the process of creating this museum, not yet complete. He requested us to open up this exhibition. I'm very grateful that Joshi took that initiative. And please experience the work. This side is the counter section, which is at that time it was a great response from spiritualism to materialistic world that Nepal was transitioning, and that is why the counter. And this section is all in face of his work, landscape and people and Nepali culture and travel and travel journey kind of work. That's that side. And this section is about this exhibition. There are new generation of artists' work is there. That side also some installation. Please enjoy. And if you have any queries, I'll be happy to come and respond to you if you have any queries. Thank you so much. Please enjoy.
Just to add a little bit, like you were talking about how the private sector institutions kind of got involved. You could get the sense in 60s and 70s the need of this gallery space or the space where artists could come and share their work, right? So he named this gallery Park Gallery. So it was a park actually for so many artists, right? The space to come and share their work. So I believe that was a great initiative and taken by his father. And I know a lot of our teacher was initially educated from this institution, small private institution. So I guess the value of this space kind of has given very big impact in Nepali art scene in a way. So, and he is carrying the whole vision of his father and now turning it into a museum. So while he's been working on this project for last like year or something, and I approached him asking like, we're doing this exhibition, we need space to showcase the artwork, and also his father involvement in the exhibition. And he liked the idea and provided a space for free, and not just that, all the utilities, expenses, opening, everything. So I'm very thankful, and of course this is a collaboration, and because we are all on the same, the motive and to promote Nepali art. So please, as you said, like we have different sections and different artwork. Some of the artists representing. This is also a piece of work by one of the artists. He is semi-established artist. He also professor at university now, but he does a lot of experimental sculpture, three-dimensional work. He uses stone, metal, wood as his primary medium to make installation pieces. This one and the other one was in the center inside the stem artist. So it's called thaili in Nepali. Thaili is pouch, like pouch made out of fabric, and the women, especially in old days, they used to put their money inside the pouch. Even today, like if you go, I don't know, even in Kathmandu some people use it, right? So they keep them. It's kind of a purse for him. So they use these skulls, and here is like symbol what is inside the pouch. So it's like skulls and stones and stuff. So it could be an irony to look at. I don't know the what is it, consumerism and the idea of capitalism in a way, power, money, holding power. So please feel free and go see the work, and yeah, hold on, and maybe in about 15 minutes we'll get out without the finish. In 15 minutes, yeah.
Be efficient. When you're looking.
I just want to add a small thing about that section.
Okay.
In the early phase of his work, you will see a couple of works inspired by Picasso also.
Oh, okay.
So you will see the first phase of his generation of work, how when he was learning and he was understanding the global art movement, right? Modernism in global art. So you will see some of the work inspired by Picasso also, and later his own style of work developed by himself. So that section is also interesting. If you want to see the Western impact of artists and how they were conversation happening at that time.
Some of you should recognize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Please, Namami will lead you guys, please.
Yeah.
I was just going to